quarterfinal match. This is the finals of the West bracket. First of all, let's give a big hand to Samson and Rookie once again. Amazing match, incredible. We're gonna flip a coin here. Timbo, call it in the air. Timbo's called tails. It's heads. Willie will serve. We're gonna play 1 game to 25, 3 timeouts. We'll have 3 linesmen. Louise will be our referee. Serving first from New York City, 2006 World One-Wall Big Blue champion, legend in one-wall handball, Willie Polanco.
Willie won the finals of our tournament last year.
Receiving
in the small
serve,
ball
just
division.
19 years old, already one of the best one-wall players in the world. Current Red Bull singles champion, Big Ball national doubles champion, Timbo Gonzalez.
That's Timbo Gonzalez. He won the Red Bull Slaps tournament recently. You are watching the Wph Tucson Handball Classic 2 live from Tucson, Arizona. Brought to you by the World Players of Handball, streaming live at niftytv.com. Serving the ball is lefty Mr. International Polanco versus Timothy Gonzalez.
Okay, Willie Polanco serving, 0 serving 0.
This is the finals of the West bracket. Here's the first serve.
It's a great contrast in styles, Dave. Willie, known as the greatest defensive player possibly in
1
one-wall
serving
history.
0.
Timothy, youngster, very offensive-minded. We've actually never seen Willie Polanco lose a match, Dave. He came
2
here
serving
to
0.
the Tucson one-wall pro stop last year and won the small ball division.
Outside.
He's just so steady, Dave. He doesn't make any mistakes.
3
He makes
serving 0.
incredible gets. He just keeps his opponents on defense the entire time, and then he's got those amazing
Side
front
down.
court kills. That time missing the right-hand paddle kill, leaving it just
Ball in.
up
Score.
enough for
Hold
Timbo
it.
to come in
Hold
and
it.
re-kill it.
Ball in. Score 0 serving 3.
Look at that torque from Timbo Gonzalez there, Dave. He just rocks back and fires. Doesn't have the
1 serving
traditional
3.
one-wall big ball swing, Dave. He has that whip.
Lock ball.
Also has the stiff arm shot, Dave. He's really got the total package. Talking to some of his peers, Dave,
1
and
serving 3.
competitors, tell me this kid plays every day. There's never a day that this kid doesn't play, and it shows, Dave. He's at just 19 years of age, Dave, already one of the top players in the sport.
2 serving 3.
Score is 2-3. 1 game to 25.
Great shot from Willie. Sets up this, and he
Wow.
closes
Side
in
down.
on it. Willie knew he didn't have to do too much with that shot because Timbo was totally out of the point.
Score is 3 serving 2.
The winner of this one will play Rookie Wright, who's waiting to play this
Side
afternoon
down.
or this late morning.
It's interesting, Dave. Both these guys regarded
Score
as
is 2 serving
better
3.
doubles players than even singles players. Both top 10 A-level singles players.
Wow, look at that shot right there.
Amazing shot there. It's Willie Polanco,
3 all.
the 5-time defending one-wall small ball national doubles champion with partner Pee Wee Castro, who
Side
we'll watch
down.
later today, Dave, in his quarterfinal match.
Side out, 3-3.
Score is 3 all.
Lefty Willie Polanco serving.
We want to welcome everybody, Dave, who's tuned in this morning to this
Side down.
incredible
3 all.
webcast, or if you're catching us on replay on Vimeo, thank you for tuning in and enjoying
Outside.
this incredible handball action.
The backdrop of the Catalina
3-4.
Mountains here in Arizona. Beautiful blue sky here.
That's the reason we have to whisper, Dave, because anytime you're around beautiful scenery, you feel the need to keep it quiet.
And for those that are really wondering what the reason is for, is the
4 serving 3.
players, the referee, they can hear every word you're saying. Certainly don't want to distract them during the serve.
5 serving 3.
Score
Actually
now
keeps us
5-3.
honest, Dave, for once.
Our usual storytelling kind of
Side
goes
down.
away during matches where the players can hear you.
Score is 3 serving 5.
They're not as interested, Dave, in hearing about your eating
Side down.
habits and whatnot when they can hear us.
That ball.
This match, Dave, off to a
Score
little bit of a
is
slow start. That
5
last match,
serving
Dave,
3.
was played at such a frantic pace and such a high level. It's a tough act to follow. But Willie is not the flashy type, Dave. He's the business
6 serving 3.
workman-like type, the blue-collar worker, the one-wall world. He's brings his hard hat to the court every day, Dave, and just grinds it out.
7 serving 3.
He's known as the grinder and has been for the last
Side
5
down.
seconds since I made it up.
3 serving 7.
Score is 3-7.
It's a big moment, Dave, for Timbo. He's
Score is 4 serving 7.
nearly half the age of his opponent, but his opponent's played in so many more big
Out.
matches. We'll have to see if he can keep his emotions in check. He's known for being
5 serving 7.
somewhat emotional. Miss hit there,
Side down.
and Willie takes advantage with a beautiful blistering
Score is
stiff arm behind
7
Timbo.
serving 5.
The score is 7-5.
You know, Dave, this game is a lot like tennis. The strategy is very similar.
Side down.
A lot of side-to-side movement. In this court's a little bit slick, Dave, so it plays
5
somewhat
serving 7.
similar to a clay court tennis match. That playing the ball behind your opponent is a very effective play because it's
Look at that kid.
just so tough to change directions. And Willie with a complete miss hit.
That ball looked like it just took off, and the crowd loves it. There were great gets all over the place. Look at a replay of anything you want to replay on there,
Very
Allie.
effective play. 'Cause
Chris.
it's-
Look at that get right
just
there
so
from Timbo.
Change directions.
It's a miss hit from
Complete
Polanco, but
miss
it
hit.
turned out to be almost a good thing.
Unusual.
That ball looked like it just.
Outside.
Miss hit the ball that bad, and that's a bad air there for Timbo. But just watch, Dave, how these guys fight for position in front of one another in the front court.
timeout.
That's really the most crucial aspect of this game. We'll take a replay of that last rally, Dave, and watch Willie Polanco return serve and immediately dart right in front of Timbo to maintain that position. That's something that's even more crucial in one-wall doubles. You'll see that's one of the reasons it makes it so tennis match to defeat these guys. Playing the ball behind your opponent is a very effective play because it's
Look at that kid.
just so tough to change directions. And Willie with a complete miss hit, barely miss hit that ball. Players
That ball looked like it
separated
just
in the next rally where he
took
saw
off.
Jump right in front
There's Willie
of Timbo
Polanco.
there, but we'll watch for that, Dave, as this match progresses.
Willie lefty Polanco getting a quick breather here. This timeout brought to you by Simple Green, environmentally friendly cleaning products at simplegreen.com. This is the final of the West bracket between number 1 seed Timbo Gonzalez,
Willie Polanco serving.
number 2 seed
7 serving 6.
Willie Polanco. Lefty on your scoreboard. I thought the referee, or at least Timbo
8
or
serving 6.
Willie or somebody was going to call something there. Seems rather quiet after
Side
some
down.
of these shots, Dave.
Nice drive from Timbo.
6 serving 8.
Overhand drive down the line. Willie out of position.
Side down.
And there's an air there for Timbo. We've seen a number
8,
of airs here,
76.
Dave, early in this match.
Side
And
down.
there's another one. Willie sounded like he hit that very clean on his right palm, but
6
comes up
serving 8.
about 2 inches short.
Side down.
Timbo's got heavy feet right now, Dave. He's extremely quick, but
Score is
if you have
8
a little bit
serving
of
6.
nerves, Dave, you know how that can slow you down.
Outside.
Score now 9-6. Favor of lefty Willie Polanco.
9 serving 6. Block ball.
And you hear the player there, Dave, actually calling the block. It's up to the player to call the block and the referee to agree or disagree. The referee
Score is 9 serving
agreeing with
6.
that call. That's one of those one-wall rules, Dave, that a lot of people may not be familiar with. And you see Willie there just turning through that stiff arm right beautifully and killing it in the left
10
corner.
serving 6.
Willie leading 10-6, Dave, but you have the feeling that he's really dictating this match. You see Willie, a fortunate break there, just trying to return that ball to the wall. And it takes a squirrely bounce, and Timbo out of position, makes the error.
Score is 11-6. Great camera work from the WPH crew here. Shot from Willie, dug up from Timbo, and then shot out the door. Timbo saying he's sorry. Both of these players very polite on the court right now. Timbo being the one to have a little bit more.
We'll take a replay of that last spike kill, Dave, from Timbo after this rally. A beautiful shot. And a smart shot from Timbo. Here's that
Timbo
spike kill.
being the one to have a little bit more.
Left corner.
The players watching the live broadcast here enjoying the instant replay,
9
Dave.
serving 11.
9 serves 11. We'll institute as much as we can.
Side down.
That ball was close.
These guys winning a lot of points, Dave, with
11 serving
straight
9.
pass shots right down the same line that they're standing. And you see them.
Side down.
Willie's missed 4 of those already in the first game. Those are bread and butter
Score
shots for
is
him.
9 serving 11.
That's where he makes his money, with that stiff arm right hand kill. He's hasn't been as proficient with it today, Dave, thus far as he'd like to be.
10 serving 11.
Score now 10-11. Timbo 1 point away.
Side down.
That was all set up from that great drive from Willie Polanco.
Score is 11 serving 10.
11-10. First game. Actually, the only game. We play 1 game to 25 here. That is the match.
Side down.
I could understand your mistake there, Dave. We're so used to watching best 2 out of 3 games.
Score is 10 serving 11.
Yeah, this is a rare time when one game is a match.
All. Out.
Listen for the
Score
score.
is 12 serving 11.
12 serves 11. If you notice that the big ball refs, Dave, watch this rally here. Timbo sliding. Ooh, just barely moves out of the way for that shot. If you notice that the referees take this very serious in one wall.
13 serving 11.
Referees actually clamoring to ref matches, Dave. That's not what we're accustomed to in 4-wall, where our players tend to run and hide when they know the referee card is being offered. These guys actually approaching me, asking me if they can ref. Great get from Timbo.
Side down.
Moves around Willie, who maintained his positioning.
Run and hide.
Here's the replay
They
of
know
that.
the referee card is being
13 serving 11.
offered.
Live action says
These guys
13-11, but watch the
approaching
replay, Dave, on the
Me
monitor
asking
here.
me
Watch this dive
if
here.
they can ref.
Oh, amazing.
Great
This is
get from
concrete
Timbo.
also, Dave, and these guys hitting the cement regularly.
Side down, 11 serving 13.
You're hearing the round of applause now from both players. They're just enjoying the great play here.
Side
Nice
down.
short swing from Timbo there. Keeps his elbow in against his side and just flicks that ball cross court.
You're
Score is
talking about the
13
referees in
serving 11.
4-wall. We've seen some of the referees in 4-wall singing Righteous Brothers songs between matches.
Just pathetic.
They come
Great
out
shot
here
there from Timbo.
very serious one-wall
14
refereeing.
serving 11.
14 serves 11 now for Timbo Gonzalez.
15 serving 11.
Timbo Gonzalez came up to all of the staffers here at the WPH and said, thank you so much for holding this event.
16 serving
He made
11.
sure to shake everyone's hands. He congratulated the sponsors. Very good. Good guy.
Very mature beyond his years, Dave.
Hate to make the
17
comparison,
serving 11.
but this reminded me a lot of Tyree Bastidas in a way.
I
Side
could see
down.
that. They also have a very similar left, Dave. When I mentioned that torque that Timbo Gonzalez
Second timeout.
creates, he has that elbow locked and loaded as soon as he sees that ball coming to his left and just fires through it. And we'll watch for that. It's perfect technique, and it's the reason, Dave, that he can create so much power and angle with his left.
You're watching the finals of the West bracket. Big Ball One Wall WPH Handball Classic. This time out brought to you by SDS Realty Incorporated. They have the ability to provide service to clients with a variety of needs. Let's look at this replay that's sponsored by SDS Realty out of the Great Pacific Northwest. And our buddy Jimmy Slavin, whether it's landlord representation, tenant representation, property management, construction, development, home loans, you want to buy the dream home, vacation home, that is a perfect place to go. That's Idaho, Spokane, that area. SDSRealty.com.
You see rookie talking to Willie there. They're both veterans, Dave. He's giving him some encouragement and probably some advice. It's the youngster right now, Dave, in control, leading 17-11 here. Willie looks like, Dave, he might have had a rough night last night. Now, we're not saying that he wasn't in bed at 10 o'clock, but looks a little bit flat out there right now, Dave.
Side down.
Not moving quite as well as we're used to seeing him move, Dave. A little bit flat-footed. We'll see if
17 serving 11.
he can get his feet going here. He'll need to, Dave, to stay alive in this match. That's another right-hand air from Willie, who's already made 6 airs in the front court with his right hand. Very uncharacteristic. And now it's Timbo with a very easy air.
11 serving 18.
11 serves 18.
Side down.
That ball went wide and out. Score now 18-11.
We're actually receiving messages, Dave, from some of the one-wall players in New York saying that it's actually the referee who makes the block call in the USHA rules, which we are playing. That's true, Dave, but what happened there was Willie is so used to calling his own blocks, because in traditional one-wall Big Blue tournaments in New York, the players call their own blocks and the referees agree or disagree, so it is the ref calling the block, Dave, but it was Willie instinctually calling block and the referee agreeing with it.
And we saw that yesterday and the day before in the four-wall courts where players were just saying, short.
11 serving 18.
That was a short ball. And you could easily make the argument that, well, it's not the player's call, it's the referee's call, but this is a gentleman's game in that sense.
Well,
it's a different context, but
the caveat to that, Dave, is if you're wrong, you've lost the point.
12
Call short. They don't say, well, we'll replay that. You've lost the point. So it would be similar in this game, Dave. If a player calls a block and the referee doesn't agree with it, you've lost the point. You've spoken during the point, and so you're certainly allowed to say whatever you want. Just realize that you'll very well might lose the point because of it.
13-18 score here. Lefty Willie Polanco serving, and he dives and does not get to that ball from Timbo Gonzalez.
I'm surprised Willie doesn't cover that right line there, because Timbo, unable to get on the outside of that ball, couldn't have taken that ball across court. Willie should have been covering the right corner there. That's a great get from Willie, and perhaps, Dave, that'll be what he needs to energize himself, pick his game up.
13 serving 18.
These earlier matches, they all have the opportunity to pretty much get out of that driving heat that you can see here in Tucson. You recall last year, it was so hot and arid out here. Luckily, we have a little bit of wind going on. Some clouds in the sky off to the west, which means it's going to get a little bit humid. It's not as hot as it was last year.
The in-booth thermometer, Dave, says that it's 8 degrees warmer right now than it was at the start of the rookie Wright Samson Hernandez match. So
side down.
That mercury will continue to rise throughout the afternoon, Dave, topping at just around 90 degrees, which means just about 105 on court, Dave. As you know, Dave, our thermometer's in the shade. These guys are in the sun. The cement adds about 15 degrees to the actual temperature in the sun.
Score is 19-14. We played at 25. Winner will advance to play rookie Wright.
20 serving 14.
Timbo with a great look to increase his lead, but he comes up short. Both these players, Dave, made a lot of mistakes. Both these players, Dave, will look back on this match and see a lot of missed opportunities, and there's a very high degree of difficulty return kill from Timbo.
20 serving 14.
20 serve 14.
Outside. Fourteen serving 20. Side down. Wipe.
You hear Timbo so polite, ask the ref for a wipe, meaning he's going to wipe down his hands and face for a little bit of perspiration. That's not a timeout.
Ball in.
These players play without gloves, Dave, so they have to try and
20
keep their hands
serving,
dry
14.
as much as they can. Nice adjustment there from Timbo. Realized that he had time. He had Willie on his left and just shoveled the ball down the right side.
Willie, goggles. 21 serving 14.
Nice call from the referee. Saw the goggles off Willie's head. Trying to keep the player safe. There's another point.
And that's the kind of shot you see, Dave, from somebody that's completely comfortable. He knows he has a nice lead here, and he's
22 serving 14.
able to take his chances.
Outside.
We did see Willie Polanco come back on this very court, Dave, against Sean Lenning last year in the quarterfinals in the
Score
men's
is
small ball
14
competition here.
serving,
He trailed
22.
10-6 in the tiebreaker. Looked to be down and out. Sean had a big setup and just skipped it. Willie came back and won that
Side
game,
down.
won the match, and went on to win the championship. Here he's down 22-14,
22 serving 14.
playing to 25, so it'll take another miraculous comeback. Timbo hits the spike. Willie, a good chance to re-kill.
23 serving 14.
And he skips it. And now it's Willie just 2 points from elimination.
Wow, look at that shot from Timbo with his left. Brings it right on the line. Didn't have to be that close.
I think
Match point serving
he missed
14.
it just slightly.
Here it is. One more point away from advancing to play rookie right is Timbo Gonzalez.
That's a nice lob there from Timbo.
Look at that shot right there from Willie Polanco. We will see lefty Willie go down on the floor here on an instant replay. He hasn't been.
The score is
From Timbo.
14 serving 24.
Hasn't been too much stuff.
Look at
to
that
do.
shot right there from Willie Polanco. We will see lefty Willie go down on the
Polanco serving. And now lefty scoring another point.
Strange air there from Timbo. Very easy shot.
15 serving 24.
We've seen this, Dave, in every match thus far this weekend. Players having a hard time closing out matches. We've seen a number of players, Dave, stuck on 24 for 6 or 7 innings. We saw Pee Wee Castro stuck on 24 yesterday, 6 times
serving,
against
24.
Boxer, ultimately prevailing 25-23 to advance here today. And now it's Willie seizing this opportunity after a couple of Timbo mistakes.
Willie looks
17
really
serving,
tired to me,
24.
Dave. Even though he's making these shots here.
Sometimes you make some of your best shots out of desperation, Dave.
Look at Willie. He's laboring out there. Now 17-24.
18 serving 24.
We see our 4-wall Pro Stop champion, Dave, settling in here to watch this action. Sean Lenning, he
Side
actually
down.
played in this competition as well, losing in the round of
Match
16.
point serving 18.
You will have an interview with the winner after this on the court.
Side down.
And you see Timbo not moving his feet there, just reaching, hoping to make that shot.
Final timeout.
And you heard rookie there, Dave, urging Willie to call a timeout, regroup, gather himself. I think that's a pretty smart timeout there, Dave. Let Timbo think about the pressure just a little bit longer.
You are watching the Wph Tucson Handball Classic 2 Big Ball One-Wall Championship. This is the final of the West bracket between Timbo Gonzalez and Willie Polanco, playing to 25. Timbo up 24-18. Winner advances to play rookie right. Since 1957, Mesh Clark Rothschild, they built a reputation as a leading law firm in Tucson, Arizona. With experienced attorneys backed up by a knowledgeable group of paralegals and staff, they provide an exceptional guidance and representation as well. A continued tradition of excellence. Look them up online at mcrazlaw.com, mcrazlaw.com. And The Dave Chapman Handball Video Volume 2 is now in stores at davechapmanhandball.com. Learn about strategy, dump,
Willie
re-kills,
Polanco
and more.
serving. The score is 18 serving, 24.
Play back in now at 18-24. Lefty Willie Polanco serving.
And you see
Look at that shot from Timbo.
Timbo
Side
failing
down.
to convert a pretty easy fly kill opportunity, and Willie unable to capitalize, and Timbo
Match point serving.
puts that
18.
ball away. This could do it. And a complete miss hit there from Timbo. A very nervous looking shot, Dave. Doesn't move his feet, doesn't turn, and hits it off the side of his thumb.
18 serving, 24.
18 serves, 24. Willie Polanco serving.
Willie's like a cat here, Dave. He's already had 5 lives. I think cats have
Side
9,
down.
if I'm not mistaken, Dave. So perhaps Willie still has life.
24. Match point serving, 18.
You hear our referee, Loweens. And it's just so hard to close out a champion, and he does it. Timbo Gonzalez advances.
Watch the hug that Timbo gives Willie Polanco there. Timbo Gonzalez defeating lefty Willie Polanco. Here's the replay of that final shot. Timbo actually leaves the ball up for Willie, dead center. He has the
So
full
hard to
court,
close out a
goes for
champion, and he does it.
strange shot over on the left
Timbo
door.
Gonzalez
And
advances.
misses the court wide, and that allows Timbo Gonzalez to advance to the next round to face rookie right. Timbo Gonzalez defeating lefty Willie Polanco by the score of 24-18. Let's go to David Fink, who is on the court.
Congratulations on a great win there. I know you played a veteran, probably somebody that you looked up to for a lot of years. What was it like to come out here and play Willie and actually beat Willie, advance to the semifinals here?
It was great. It was a great win. Willie is actually one of the most consistent players out there right now. So the way I got to beat him is I got to make him run, man. There's no other way. He's everything back to the wall. So I had to play my heart out.
Yeah, incredible composure from you. You're just 19 years old, but you had the composure and the poise of a veteran out here in a big match. Despite a few mistakes,
Yes.
yeah, I think you have to feel good about your chances going into the next round.
Yes, definitely. I'm just going to work harder and see what the result is, you know?
Well, I know you want to text your all your fans and let them know how you did. So
Yeah,
we're gonna let you rest, and good luck in your next match. Thank you.
so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's Timbo Gonzalez, who defeats Willie Polanco by the score of 25-18. Next matchup is Gio Vasquez versus the Iceman, Robert Sastry. We're going to take a quick timeout courtside here in Tucson, Arizona for the WPH Handball Classic Part 2, the Big Ball Slam. More action as the South Bracket Final comes up next. WPHLive.tv for Chris Grad and Linda Manning, as well as Dave Fink. And yours truly, Dave Vincent. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back courtside coming up next.